Good day guys, in this video I will show you how to trend follow using 3 EMAs, how to enter and exit the trade, and how to set up your stop loss to minimize your losses and maximize your profit. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are absolutely well. If you liked this video then don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell icon for the more latest videos.
Disclaimer, the content of this video is for educational purposes only. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Stocks, FOREX, and other financial markets have large potential rewards, but also have a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in these markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy, sell. No account representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed in this video. You should be aware of all the risks associated with trading and seek advice from an independent financial advisor if you have any doubts.
Hello, good day. In this video I will teach you how to enter a trend follow strategy using EMA, 3 EMA. First, we have to insert the EMAs. The EMA that we're going to use, we go to insert indicators in MT4, trend, because moving average is another form of EMA is another form of moving average. So moving average, I'm using 10. Then I'll color it to green. I use the color green for the 10, and for the second, by the way, I'm going to use 3 EMAs now. And for the 15, for the middle EMA, I'm going to use yellow. And the last EMA, which will be 20. I'm going to use red. So why red? You can use any colors that's significant to you. Why I'm using this one? Because this is normally the color of the stoplight. So it's easier for me to remember 10, 15, 20. By the way, I'm going to use 15 minute chart, 15-minute time frame, but you can use any time frame that you want. So this is how, first for sell, the EMA should be aligned like this. The smaller EMA should be below the 15, and 15 should be below the 20. This significance that this is a downtrend and the price should be below the 20 EMA. I'm going to mark. Maybe I'll be lost if I try to zoom or minimize the chart. Okay. So once the candle, as the price drop, once the candle touch, once the candle touch any of these 3 EMA, then from that candle that touch the EMA will be the beginning of the count. We will count 5 candles backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we mark the lowest. We can use up to this one, but I'm using below the wick, few pips below the wick. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one. So from all these 5 candles, this is the highest. But sometimes this is the highest came from here, like this one. But since this is the one that touch, so this is the highest one. So how we enter? How do we enter? As we mark, this is the highest point, and this is the lowest point. We will put our pending order to this area. We'll put our pending order to this area. Up. This will be our stop loss. This will be our entry. 107, for example. This one has not yet. So like this now. I'm trying to squeeze it. I'll try to squeeze that one. So it touched like that. So we mark, then we place pending order, no? Example point 10, pending order, sell stop. So 107, 107.03, 107.097. This will be my stop loss. If the price drop and hit this one, then our order will be executed. Maybe you will ask this question: why we don't just put our execution from this level, from this level instead of here? Because there are times that the price did not bounce, or the price didn't fall back. It continuously goes up. So if we place our order here, this is already a reversal. As you see, as is already oversold. So there's a chance that the price will bounce. So if it happened that you place your order here, then you will be losing the trade. So we want to follow trend. So if it goes back here, like it happened here, so our trade will be hit or will be executed. Then our stop loss here, if it goes back up, then we will be losing only around 96 pips. That's for those people who think that 96 pips is a huge loss. You can minimize your stop. You can use 5-minute charts or 1-minute chart. But as you see, the price continuously to drop. So with our 96 pips loss, our profit is already 296.
But before that, don't forget the like and subscribe, and ring the bell icon to notify you if I have new videos.
See, 296 divided 96, it's a 3 ratio, no? 3:1 ratio. More than 3:1. So you're going to ask, where will be your TP? So we just go back. I'm going to wait. I'll just mark this, so I won't be lost. I'm going to try to use higher time frame. So I'm here. For those who wants to identify where is the next support. So support came from here, so you just go back, look to your left. Probably if you cannot squeeze from the time frame that you were currently in, you just use other time frame, like this one. I use 1 hour time frame. So through here, I was able to I use 4 hour time frame instead of squeezing it, trying to make it smaller in 15-minute time frame. So I use 4 hour time frame, so I can identify this is the nearest support. This is the support. This is the support area, then the next support area is this one. Support is not just a single line. You just put an area to this one. It's around 196 pips. See, I'll just go back to 15-minute chart. That's the reason why I mark it, because it will be very hard to remember where you were once you change time frame. So now, see, for example, we place our at the beginning when I place the order. For example, I show you I did not indicate the TP, but when you are making pending order, you should indicate your TP. So our TP is 3:1. So it's a good ratio. So from this one it bounced. See? 3:1. So it's a trend follow. So I will try another one, a pale one. Like in wait. This is a pale one, this one. I'll mark. I'll delete this. In applying this one, you should select carefully. You just not like this one. You touch here, but see there are so many red candle already. So there is a chance that it will bounce like this one. So there's a big chance that you will have a failed trade like this. It range. So better use smaller like this. It's really somehow very doubting when it already moved so much like this, 300. Then there's a bigger chance that it will bounce. But unlike this, from the tip now, you just measure. If you will see from all my video which I made, I'm measuring the distance from the tip to the lowest point of the candle structure. But in this case, see, push up, push up, push up. This is a long wick, meaning there's a bullish action from seller pushing the price upward, despite from opening it went down and then it pushed up. So from here, see this, touch here na, 1 2 1 2 3 1. This one is the first touch. This is the first touch, 1 2 3 4 5. So this will be, since from the one that touched first is the lowest. You may think that this will be this. You may think that this is the first touch, but if we try to zoom it, actually I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if that is the first touch. Okay. So yeah, this is the first touch. It's very important that we zoom. So the count should came from here, from this candle, 1 2 3 4 5, so nothing much difference. So our stop loss will be this one, just in case the price bounce up. But since the price did not bounce, so see, the price didn't bounce, so we don't have to enter. Our order will not be, so we can cancel it. So we avoid losing trade, no? Losing trades. So from here, by the way, you should have one of the rules should have you should have many candles now, 5 or 6 or 7 candles that should not be touching this one, but like this one, most of the candles are touching the EMA. You should not enter this. You shouldn't have to enter this because one indication that the pushing of the seller downward is not so much strong, so the trend is not that much confirmed. Unlike this one, I will measure this. It's 300 already. So there is a doubt now. On my side, I will doubt this one, but as you can see, the trend is very, very powerful or very strong. Not powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our entry is very clear. Our entry in this case is very clear. Once we place our buy order from this one, because this is the initial touch one, we count from the first candle of the initial candle that touched the EMA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since this is the lowest candle, we put a little allowance of 5 pips enough. 5 pips, or just estimate. This one it's very hard to calculate, especially during trade and you want to enter and you don't want to be left behind in the trade, because sometimes the action of the candles is very fast and you want to execute right away, especially if you are using 1 minute chart. So this one will, like this one, it hit our buy order and then it went up. That's one. So trend follow, never go against the trend. The trend is your friend. Always remember that the trend is your friend. Like this one, another one, but despite it still drop. Oh, despite still drop, it dropped still small pips, still 200 pips. I'm already done with the sell trade. Now I will have a sample. I will make a sample of these buy trade.
But before that, don't forget the like and subscribe, and ring the bell icon to notify you if I have new videos.
Okay, so it touched this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a valid one, but if we place here, if we have no stop loss, but I don't recommend you having no stop loss. This protect your capital. So it's we okay. We place here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is highest. This is the lowest. The first candle is the lowest. I'll take this. Now our order, pending buy order, was executed by this candle. This one. Our sell or our stop loss is this one. Let's see. We already gained here, but it went back. So we are in a winning trade. See that one? How powerful this strategy is. It from this entry, it's almost 200 pips, but suddenly it went back to this. It dropped a little. See this gap. If you see this gap like this, I think chart reveals something. Maybe there is some news. I'm not sure. Maybe there is some news. That's why there is gap like this. Normally, when there is a big gap, there is a sudden news or any kind of news that came up during that day. See that one? It broke, and you have gained so much pip from this one. 500 pips in this 5 candle, no? 5 minute candle from here. 122 candles from this one to there. Do you see that one? 122 candle, 541 pips. Meaning 122 candles times 122 candles divide 60, because wait, 122 candle, each candle is 5 minutes, represent 5 minutes, times 5 minutes, it's 610, divide 600 minutes, 610 minutes, divide 60. So from here to there to this one, it's 10 hours, more than 10 hours. You are trading more than 10 hours, but there's nothing to be sorry about that one, because we earn 500 pips. So that conclude the strategy. Hope you learned something, and if you have any questions, you can make a comment, send me a comment, and I will reply to that as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully that you learned something, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.